be allowed to share?
I don't see why not. If you find one,
There's three there. But
if you find one that's loose, then I don't see why not. If they run it back, then you'll have to put it back, and then it should be fine. Yeah. Do you have your phone? Can you access the Google Sheet on your phone? Do you have the Google Sheets app on your phone?
no.
Download the app. It's a lot
Wait,
better.
Jackson sent me the.
Yeah.
Jackson sent me.
If you download the app, it'll work better than the Facebook.
What am I looking at?
I just want to make sure you can get it.
Yeah.
Just because of the cable, I can't really read the phone easily.
nostril. Got it. Huh? Maybe a little bit less? Okay. this thing is pretty ricky as it is. You try not to bang your seats into it. It's alright, it's just... No, all good. It shakes a lot as it is. Oh, you're fine. That fan there is already taking up most of the atmos.
saw someone.
They're gonna get me.
Oh, no, it's all good, no stress.
Right, you guys ready to go?
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2026 Australian Powerchair Football Club Championships. My name is Tom Byrne. I'm joined on the microphone for his debut with Jet Taylor.
Hello everyone, I'm excited to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you along for the first time. You are, of course, the brother of Wanderers player Jackson Taylor.
Yes, yes.
And hopefully if you can commentate anywhere near as good as Jackson plays, then we'll be okay.
I hope so, I hope so.
Our first match of this tournament, Westvale Olympians versus River City Futsal. Should be an entertaining match. Jet, would you agree that River probably the favourite for this game?
I would probably be inclined to agree with you, yeah. There's a lot of great players from Queensland sort of joining to make this River City team. So we'll see if they're looking to make a statement in their first game to open their account here today.
Well, there is one team travelling down from Queensland, two teams travelling up from Melbourne, Westvale. The second of them, I wouldn't want to say the second of them, but when the other team from Melbourne is the reigning champions, it does kind of end up looking like that. Just quickly run through the teams. For Westvale, number 7, Chris Vasaris. Number 10, Dylan Azapati. Number 11, Joe Sarlo. And number 13, Lucas Timotheu. And for River, number 1, Cooper Collini. Number 2, Christian Peters. Number 3, Mark Warren. Number 10, Jack Parry. Number 11, Bryce Castles. Number 67, Zach Burley. And number 80, Bailey Abram. So a very big squad with a lot of depth for River. I think this might be one of the best Queensland teams we've seen in a very long time. Of course, lots of expectations on this team. They've won every match in the Queensland League this year on the way to the title. Brisbane Strikers a few years ago got 3rd place, with the most recent strong showing from Queensland. Westvale currently 2nd in the Melbourne League, but with a very interestingly made up squad. We'll see how they go. And we are underway in the Club Championships for 2026. Jack Parry on the ball immediately. And a 2-on-1 violation straight away from Westvale gives River a free kick.
All right, we'll see how River, see if they line up, if they have any routines or any free kicks, any plans going into this first set piece of the match.
So Peters looks for Warren, finding APFA, and another 2-on-1 violation as the winger came in too close to the box.
Perhaps Westvale feeling the pressure now, as it is their first appearance at APFA Club Championships. We'll see how they deal with this free kick upcoming here.
And they're going to be under pressure for quite a while. River City play 4 up. They play very aggressive football. Peters, APFA, bit of a miss hit unfortunately, and now Casares. Peters again, that might be a 2-on-1, it will be a 2-on-1 against River.
A lot of 2-on-1 violations early on in this game. I would say that it's probably just the start of the game. Both teams are looking to find their positions. We'll see. Ooh, bit of a miss hit.
Oh, miss hit. Warren shoots. It's going to go wide. And it's going to be a corner, a late touch from the defence. But pressure stuff here for Westvale. It'll be Peters with the corner. Lots of communication already. Peters, Harry shoots, it's in!
First goal. First goal of the APFA Club Championships 2026 coming from Jack Parry.
And it will be the assist credited to Tristan Peters. And we're on the way here in the tournament. River City 1, Westvale Olympic 0. We do of course have another match underway over on court 2. You can watch that on the other live stream. That is Sydney taking on Adelaide. We'll try and keep you up to date with scores on that court as well. Peters splits through. Warren, APFA takes the shot, and we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation against Westvale.
Westvale looking very bunched up here. It's just, you're very, very bunched up and giving away a lot of free kicks. They've got to be more disciplined, I think.
They need to communicate more.
Yep.
Parry. And that one's going to get punched away, and it will be a Westvale goal for quite possibly the first time in this match.
See if they can work their way out of their own half and sort of put some pressure on River.
Casares needs to find a good ball. It's got Azip Hardy on the left, might be the option. Goes down the wing instead for Timothy. APFA, Azip Hardy. Playing advantage, and it's going to roll away for a River City throw-in.
Down their own end here, we'll see how they work their way out of their own half and see if they can put another one on the scoreboard.
We are about 4 or 5 minutes into this first half, and River have had most, if not all, of the possession. Parry beats one. Can't quite beat Casares. And it will be a Westvale ball.
APFA not able to keep it in there.
Casares just wants Azip Hardy further upfield. Goes long. Timothy. Peters picking it off. Long ball. Salo. Now the Warren. Timothy is there. And he lets it roll past, and it will be it's going to be a River City go. It will be a River City throw in line with the box. Little touch of metal.
The referee just disciplining Mark Warren there. I think he made some contact with Lucas Timothy.
Just a little bit, but playing on. Peters tries to go direct. It's a bit of a nothing ball, however. Azip Hardy. Timothy is there. Gets it upfield. Parry shutting down. Touch of metal, but we're going to play on. Parry just being very cautious on that back wheel of Timothy. Ball gets away, but nobody's going to catch it in time. And Westvale have to throw in.
Very nice flick there from Jack Parry. He sort of contested the ball really well and got it out. I think he'd be looking to do more of that throughout this game.
It's something that you expect of a player who has been part of the national team now. Made his debut in Brisbane last year at the APO.
Performed very well as well, I must say.
He did perform very well. That Australian side, of course, winning the tournament overall. River City have 3 players that were at that tournament, Jack Parry and Tristan Peters from Australia, and Cooper Pellini from New Zealand. We haven't seen him on court yet. I'm sure we'll see him pretty soon. Casares, Peters, Casares again. Peters once more, needs the angle. Can't quite find Warren, and Casares with a dangerous spin. And that'll be our first direct free kick of the day.
Yeah, it was malicious and he knows it. It was definitely accidental, but he has made contact.
This will be a warning and no more, I'm pretty sure.
Stern one.
But if he does that again, we might have our first player in the book. Referee just checked with Jack Parry that he's all right, but he's a trooper, he's fine. Parry just short of halfway. And picked off by Timotheu. It's going to roll away.
Might see Westvale's first attack of the game. We'll see what they can do.
Well, if Westvale are doing that, that might be a problem for River as the tournament goes on. Timotheu can't pierce the gap. And Peters rushes forward to earn a 2-on-1.
There's communication problems there. Casares jumping in.
Score on the other court, 1-0 to Sydney over Adelaide. And Jack Parry now ready to take the free kick. Upfield it goes, and Peters shutting down Timotheu. Battle in the middle of the field. Peters winning this one out. To the wing he goes. Looking for the option. And all goes out of play for Westvale. About 8 minutes into this first half. Score still 1-0 here between River and Westvale. Peters as a party, ready to turn and shoot. Parry. Timotheu, it's a great touch, but it's good for River. Albert beats Casares. It's going to beat Warren as well. And we're going to have a goal kick.
Very nice play there from River, I must say. Just very well worked with the passing. Opened Westvale right up.
And viewers who have been watching the Queensland League, they would have seen that passing play all throughout that season. This River side is going to be tough to beat. Salo just wants that ball to sit down. Finally gets the ability to hit it. Peters tries to rush through, can't get to the ball. And Salo with the clearance. And it will be a River throw-in right in front of our commentary position. And River City will go to the bench for the first time. It's Mark Warren and Daly Everett both coming off. And it will be the introduction for the first time of New Zealand international Cooper Pellini, as well as former Queensland representative Zach Burley.
We'll see what influence Cooper has on...
Well, he's already set up an amazing play on the first touch.
As one of 2 marquee players of this tournament, he'd be hoping to make a mark.
Danny Milner will have a 2-on-1 violation, just wide of the goal for River. And it looks like Cooper Pellini is slotted into the central position with Tristan Peters on the wing. And Peters, in fact, trying to get into the wall. He's boxed out Salo. Tries to go through. Burley cleared away by Casares. Now Parry taking his time, watches it roll away and gets a throw in.
I think that's smart there from River. Both Zach and Jack seeing that probably nothing was on there and just choosing to keep possession of the ball.
Pellini. Just a bit of a miss hit by Burley. He got too much of it and turns over possession. Casares. Wants to fit it around to Matthew now with it, trying to beat Peters. That's not an easy task. Very careful on that back wheel is Peters, but he puts it out of play, and now Westvale. River hit the ball.
And he's hit that off Timothy there, just at the end of their clash. Very smart from him. I think Westvale are in a state of survival at the moment, just trying to scrap whatever they can, really, because River are just putting so much pressure on them this whole game. See what they can do here. Rukuku Pellini.
Pellini. Burley lets it roll past, and Salo gets a touch, but it's out for a throw-in. Peters running in to make the block. Pellini. Peters clears out. Burley with the shot. Casares with the save. Now to Matthew. Battling with Jack Parry. Parry taking his time, trying to earn a throw-in. Timothy doing enough. And that's going to be a whistle against Jack Parry.
Just a bit forcing there from Jack Parry, maybe. Sort of, I think he made contact once or twice there, earning the free kick for Westvale.
Yeah, all contact between chairs must be made between the tape at the front of the chair and the front of the guard. Referees have judged that one was behind the tape. Now Casares taking his time, he wants the right option. Looks to his left, it's Azzopardi. Pellini. And Azzopardi runs in and is going to get done for charging. And River will get the ball back.
I'm keen to see if River will be patient with this ball in their own half, confident in their own abilities, or they'll go straight at Westvale and sort of back themselves. I'm keen to see how this plays out.
Well, at the moment, the defence is very man on. Peters finding space to wind up and misses.
Right idea from him. If he made contact there, could have been very, very influential.
Would have been an absolute stunner if he had pulled it off. Nonetheless, we continue at 1-0. Got about 5 minutes left in this first half. Westvale trying to work it out of their own end, and Pellini picking it off. Casares, and they're getting a whistle. It's I believe a 2-on-1 violation against River.
They're very, very cramped there. I feel like players are just jumping in almost mindlessly, and it's creating these very cramped situations.
One of the advantages of our position so close to the pitch here is that we can hear the communication that both sides, I think, could do a little bit better with communication. There's not been much of it yet.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. I haven't heard much from either side, which is probably directly responsible for.
As a party there, nearly with a shot opportunity, it's going to roll away, and River will hit the ball on the near touchline.
Westvale's probably first genuine attack of the game, and River didn't seem menaced at all by it.
I don't remember the exact figure, but they did not concede that many in the Queensland League this year. They were dominant up in Brisbane over Brisbane Strikers and Moreton City Excelsior. 14 matches, 14 wins. Got a little bit of crowd input here. Healthy crowd in for this first game, which is we always like to see. Pellini. And Durling gets picked off. And big chance now for Westvale. Can they beat Jack Parry? Azzopardi, Casares and Pellini touching it away for the clearance.
Well snuffed out by Pellini there. Nice reaction to get his guard to that and get it out for a Westvale hit in.
It's like Timothy will be the man taking. Casares can't find his way through the wall of three. Casares straight off of Parry's chair. Now Peters battling with Timothy. Peters feeding it upfield. Durley has to keep moving. Ball hits left side. Now Durley engaging Timothy. Upfield they go, nearly at the attacking third. Now the communication starting for River. Pelini. Timothy beating Pelini. Harry battling with Asset Party. Flicked away. Casares. Timothy heading shut down by Burley. Swing from Burley. Can't get to it. Casares. Ball just pivoting around a little bit now. Peters able to run it out. Still running with Tristan Peters. Dutman now with Timotheu. Looking for the options. Back pass. Cut off by Timotheu. All the way to the box. And now out of play for River once more.
River just did really well to sort of take that storm from Westvale. It was their first real good attacking spell, other than that one I just mentioned before. And now they're on the counter attack here. We'll see what they can do.
Pelini taking his time, and Sarlo stops it and will go for another throw in. Score now 2-0 on the other court with Sydney FC over Adelaide. Just the one here between River and Westvale. We've got about 1:15 left on the clock as Timothy puts it away, and it will be a corner. It was a corner that River...
Pelini really acting as the orchestrator there. Sorry, Tom.
You're right.
Really acting as the orchestrator since he's come on.
And Burley shoots, and that's the second.
As I call it. It sets it up perfectly, yeah.
2 corners for River. 2 goals for River.
Very deadly offset pieces there.
And with just over 30 seconds in the first half, we'll see Westvale. They'll put it back into play, but we probably won't get much of an attacking chance. As a party. Burley now on the wing. Flicked. Sarlo. Pelini shoots, it's wide.
Puts him right behind that one, he did.
He certainly liked the effort. He gave a little smile and nod to Burley. Time nearly expiring here in the first half. Sarlo was going to take this corner throw in, but he's no longer doing so. Casares has it party, puts it back towards his own net. That's dangerous. Casares. In fact, it looks like we are into the final 2 minutes. My apologies. We don't have a usual broadcast clock available to be seen. Casares trying to beat through Pelini. Pelini off the back of Casares. Now to Matthew. Pelini out wide. Burley has to move. Burley needs to keep moving. Parry in the centre. Pelini tries to go himself and gets shut down by Casares. And we're just having a very quick technical, just getting feet straps fixed on Cooper Pelini.
It's been all Cooper Pelini since he come on. He's been creating everything for River City in this past 10 minutes.
Tries to go himself, it's off at Peters. Now Parry battling with Timothy, shuts down the opportunity. Timothy battling with Parry. Still battling with these two, the River City goalkeeper all the way to the byline now. And Parry trying actually to be aggressive on the back wheel.
Really, really mature there from Parry, just slowing Timothy down on his own halfway line and giving Pelini time to get back and then creating something of his own straight after.
It's a bit wide for a direct free kick shot, but it's a very awkward position. Pelini will take the set piece. Goes for it, Peters shoots. Sarlo can't quite keep it out, and River have their third.
coming from wide areas. Their 3 goals. Oh, sorry, at least their second 2. Was their first one?
All three.
Yep, all 3. Coming from wide areas, 2 from a corner, 1 from a direct free kick. River proving to be really deadly from that area of the field.
That they are, and they would have wanted, this is the opening match of the tournament. You always want to start the tournament off with 3 points, and they enter the half-time break with a 3-goal advantage. Any quick thoughts, Jet, before we go to the break?
Look, I think it was all River. I think Westvale had a nice sort of passage of play sort of midway through that half, but I think River sort of showed their maturity, showed their skill, and nullified it, and I think it's been all them this half.
Well, we'll catch you after the break. The score at half-time, River City's 3, Westvale 0.
Alright, you guys ready?
Back live here at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. Second half just about to get underway. Scoreline remains as it was at half time. River City 3, Westvale 0. Jet, any quick thoughts on what Westvale might need to do in this second half?
Look, they've changed their goalkeeper, as I can see. Joe Salo's come outfield, but I think they'll be looking to sort of just put some pressure on, just be able to walk away from the game and just be proud of what they've done, I think.
Meanwhile, River City have themselves made a change at the half-time break. Zach Burley coming off and former power room Bryce Castles looking at his first minutes of the week. As Timothy punching forward. And already it looks like Westvale a little bit more aggressive than they were in the first half. Still in play. Salo can't quite flip it away from Castles. He runs it upfield. And in fact, for River City, all 4 players on the field have international experience. Something that not many teams in this tournament can say. Salo. Palini winding up. And it's Federico. It's off of Castles. Peters back for Palini. And a 2-on-1 violation against Westvale. Will give River the ball.
Yeah, good start there from Westvale, I think. I think a lot more aggressive. I think that's what they need to do in all their games. I think they just need to be able to contest and just try and be first to the ball whenever they can be. I think winning those 50-50s, sorry Tom, winning those 50-50s consistently is just what propels you towards having a good record in tournaments like these.
That indeed, and you want to start that record early. The earlier you get your rhythm and make things work, is the earlier that you do well in the tournament. Salo. Casares. Timothy looking to wind up. Tries to go through Palini. That's never a good option. And Palini stealing and flipping. Salo. Timothy trying to get round it. Battling with Palini. Right on halfway. Palini can't quite hit the pocket. Nearly had the chance. Now needs Timothy. Peters. Running down to the left-hand wing. Lots of tyres wheel. As a party rushing out, nearly out of the box. It's away for a goal kick. In fact, it's a corner is the decision.
Seeing how deadly River are off these corners throughout the first half. See if they can duplicate it here. Palini to take.
I mentioned the tyre square. I've heard it's a very slippery court out there this week compared to some of the other courts we've had over the years. Palini, Peters, puts that one into the defence and away. Timothy now with Palini. Goes for it and gets a throw in.
Well defended there from Westvale. I think as a party snuffed that out really well in the box. That shot from Peters. But River will still look to go again. They're relentless.
It'll be Jack Harry to take this time, the River City goalkeeper. Harry, Peters, Harry winding up, near cross, Castles, is he there? Puts it wide, takes it to save by Salo at the last moment. Fantastic chance for River.
Very, very good, well worked there from River to force the corner there. Good save from Salo as well.
Palini, Peters shooting, Castles swing with a miss.
That's 2 good chances there for Castles.
Of course, if you haven't kept up to date with the news from Queensland, River City, this is the club that used to be known as Lions FC. A rebrand over the off-season, and that rebrand has worked wonders as they've gone from 2 wooden spoons in a row at the club championships, and now they're the Queensland champions, and 3 points looking likely here in the opening match with about 16 minutes left in this second half.
Yeah, just to note as well, it's now 4-0 in the Sydney FC Adelaide game.
Thanks for that, Jet. as Casares tries to go direct, and it's ended up in the foot plates of Fellini. So we will see our first set ball of the day. It's going to be right on the edge of the box. And it's like Chris Casares and Clifford Fellini will be the two players to take. Timotheu in open space on the right. But now he mans up with Peters. Fellini. Battling Casares, top of the box for River. Casares flicking away. Timotheu can't quite open up as he hits Fellini. Ends up in the middle of the space. Timotheu. Fellini. Still battling. Fellini once more. Now Parry taking over. Timotheu very good on the battle right now. Peters being called in to be the third man. Casares. Now Peters running at Timotheu with a little bit of violence. We're playing on.
It's good aggression there from Tristram.
There was, I don't think there was video of it a few weeks ago, but he crashed into me pretty hard at a match a few weeks ago, and Tristram certainly knows how to handle a hit or two. It's now Casares. Timotheu, Casares winding up, it's off his back wheel. Parry, up the middle, Salo. Peters shut it down, what a read. Parry tries to go for the two-touch, fakes out of it. Now battling with Casares. That's on the back wheel. Parry looking for the whistle, not getting it. Now Peters and Timotheu. Timotheu for him. Casares can't quite get it away from Fellini. Now Castles. Timotheu runs straight past him. Casares. Timotheu, Fellini flicking away. Castles. Salo. Fellini on halfway, battling Salo. And now the ball rolls away. Will be a throw-in for Westvale. Well, whatever the coaches have said to Westvale at half-time, it's worked. Would you agree, Jet?
I would. I think there's been a lot more aggression from Westvale. I think it's probably been more in this half than Westvale's. I think there's a testament to how strong this competition can be, or how even this competition can be. With Westvale able to compete with a big dog such as River.
Fellini went to Peters, and Peters just misreads the pass and turns the ball over, and a little shake of the head from Peters. He wasn't happy with that. Now Joe Salo. Up the limb. Timotheu, it's off his rear wheel, and Peters rushes in looking for the 2-on-1, doesn't get it. Gets it past Casares. Back passing for Fellini. And beats out Timotheu. Brilliant ball. Castles. Peters in space. Winding up. Saved by Casares.
Very well worked ball there from Bryce Castles to get the ball through to Tristram, forcing the set piece.
Now Tristram Peters. Looks for the middle. Castle shooting. It's a bit of a miss hit. Rolls back to Peters in the edge. Shoots and scores! Plenty of space at the near post. You can't fit that much to Tristram Peters. And he makes it 4-0.
Very, very well taken there from Tristram. If he's going to be given that much space in the near post, he's bound to take it. And he has there.
And we will now see a substitution from River. So Bryce and maybe Tristram coming off. Mark Warren will re-enter the field, and it's Bailey Abra coming with him. Something that I do like to see from this River City team is that they rotate their players really well.
It's the benefit of having so much depth.
Yeah, everyone gets plenty of minutes at this team. Casares. Now Parry watching and waiting. Has to run it out himself. Casares with a little touch. Now Abra. Upfield, lovely ball. It's on target. Salo watches it roll. As a party. Timothy can't keep it in play, and River will hit the ball. Malini can go up the middle. Mark Warren in empty space. And Timothy trying to shut it down. Now goes up the middle. Warren swinging and can't make contact.
Unlucky there from Mark Warren. Tried to time his spin well, slightly mistimed it, but if he had hit that, could have been very troublesome for Westvale.
It's the sort of opportunity though, if you hit that too many times, there will be conversion.
Yes, definitely.
Lovely stuff from River. Good formation now. Timothy. Casares opening up. It's going to be wide and Harry's going to... Actually, no, it's not wide. He has to make the touch and Westvale now in the corner.
Westvale with an attacking set piece. We'll see how they're set up here. Salo on the edge of the box.
Salo lurking. In fact, Casares pushing Salo near side. Nobody at the far post. Casares probably looking to run through. Lots of motion from Westvale. If they shoot now, it's possibly a two-pack. We're going to get position called. Westvale thought that was play on, but it is not play on. I think we're getting position called by Jack Parry. Oh, no, it is. The formation was wrong because it's a corner. Right, Timothy now at the corner. Casares rushing through. Casares is off the wrong side of his chair. Abra to Warren. And Warren loses sight of it. It's on his rear. Helene can't engage yet. Now he does. Salo getting physical. Helene rushing forward. There's a 2-on-1 who wants it. Advantage being played. Casares still battling with Helene. Helene making ground. Casares can't flip it away. Helene nearly opening up. And now that ball looking for the sideline. Casares still has it in. Timothy, open space. Goes for it. Casares can't get there in time. And it will be a throw-in. Very deep in River City territory.
Good play there from Westvale. It's just showing that little lack of killer instinct at the final ball. I think if they put a few more of these chances together, the game probably could have been a bit more well contested.
And what I like from Westvale is that they're not shying away from opening up and passing. Sometimes teams that aren't quite the favourite like to lock it down and can't get passes. Politi rips one all the way across the pitch. It doesn't get connected with a teammate, but it is a good touch finder.
Yeah, relieves a bit of pressure there for River, deep in their own half.
But to finish that point, it's been a very open game. And there will be a whistle for contact there from Polini, and this is a bit of a dangerous one. It is in the attacking half. It's very deep. It's close enough that you can have a shot, you can have a go. It'll be Chris Casares, the captain, he'll take.
Hard to have a go though with Jack Parry and Cooper Polini, both international players in the box.
And Polini having a quick word with the referee about that contact on the rear end of the chair. About 7 minutes to go in the second. Casares. Parry reading it well. Warren doesn't quite get the flick away, and Westvale have it once more. Polini. Abra, it's on his left. He's still got it. Can he turn and flick? Almost beats Casares. Now Casares in empty space. Parry shepherding it towards Salo. Casares wrong side of his chair to open up. And Salo can't read it, and it's out for a throw.
Well worked flick there from Abra. I think he positioned himself well as well to prevent the 2-on-1.
River are going to the bench once more, and it's going to be Cooper Polini off. He's had a good stint. And Tristan Peters back on. Had that lovely goal earlier to hit River's fourth.
Yeah, Cooper was really an orchestrator there for River. And I feel like he's done the work now. He can take his break.
Casares. Warren shutting it down. These two tussle in the middle. Back wheel on back wheel. We're playing advantage. Neither player able to flick it out. Casares wins the little dribble. Peters can't find Warren that time. Swinlin can't find the ball. Now Peters runs it down the wing. And out for a throw and it'll go. We are here at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre all week in Western Sydney. If you are watching and you want to come watch the tournament, please do. We always encourage big crowds. And this is going to be some quality football this week. Timothy all the way up the wing. Peters shutting it down. Just him and Parry back for River. All the way over halfway once more. Peters looking left. Between Sado and Timothy. Peters opens up. It's a good shot, but it got deflected away. Parry rushing forward to be the central player. Parry gets a little bit more by Casares. Casares looking out for Timothy. Parry. Salo, Timothy, open space. Looking for Timothy. It's a lovely ball. Now it's on the left of Warren. And a 2-on-1 violation against River as Jack Parry retreated.
Big scramble there from River, just as to not let the goal in. Good counter-attack from Westvale as well.
We're going to see a card, possibly. I think referee Dave Levy thought about a card, put the card back in the pocket. I'm not quite sure who that may have been against. 4 minutes to go. Casares. Indirect free kick. Tries to go through a last touch on Peters and River give away another throw in.
Westvale should do all they can here to just keep the ball in this half, because that's obviously how our goals are scored, so I think.
And it's a big confidence boost if you exit the first match 4-1 rather than 4-0. Casares tries to go through, and that's a miss hit from Timothy, and that's a turnover.
I don't think the scoreline really tells the tale of the game. I think it's been a lot closer than the scoreline probably implies, but I think River have just had that killer instinct.
I think Westvale as well are thrown into this match.
Yep.
I think River were a lot more clinical early, but now Westvale have really livened up, stepped it up, and I think this is a statement to the other teams. They're not an easy match by any means. Peters runs it up the middle at Salo. In fact, I will say I really liked the change of Salo being brought forward as the central player.
Yeah, I think he's been really influential in the centre there this half.
All the way to the byline for Peters. Parry, no options. Winds up. Peters wasn't in position, and that's away for a goal kick.
It's just a testament to River, how they can create something out of nothing like that. And Parry can just set Tristram up, although unsuccessfully.
And that's what having so much international experience can get you. You're able to keep plays live where other players just can't. Peters winding up. It's on target, and that's a great stop by Azzopardi.
Great stop there, reaction stop.
We will see there is not much left in this match. Peters winding up. It's cleared away by Salo. Timothy now. Warren shutting down. Salo trying to keep it upfield. Warren beats his defender with a 2-on-1 violation against River. Salo to Casares and Timothy winding up but blocked. Peters. Now Abra battling with Salo. Peters in brilliant position to collect. Abra just can't get it away. And now wins a throw in. It's a good option. Peters, not much time left. Finds the way through, Harry shoots, and that's a fifth for River City.
Great through everyone there. Great finish from Jack Parry at the end of it.
And that's the captain for River City now off the mark. It's 5 fantastic goals for River City. They've locked up the 3 points in the opening match. We'll just have a quick look at the scores on the other court. Sydney as well, 5-0 up against Adelaide. So unless something crazy happens, we'll have 2 teams tied at the top of the table after their first match. In fact, it is full time over on the other court. Still a few seconds left here on court 1.
Westvale in what they could be their final attack here. Maybe looking to get a consolation goal.
If Silo's able to create this hole, Casares might be able to finish. If they shoot now, it's 2-on-1. And Parry puts it away, and nearly this defence from Westvale, from River. And a 2-on-1 against Westvale, but there's no time to take it. That is it in the opening match on court 1. River City 5, Westvale 0. Jet, any quick thoughts on this one?
I think River were obviously the better side, but I think Westvale shouldn't be disappointed with that. I think they contested really well. And I hope they do well in this tournament because they really showed that they can compete with a good side like River here.
Well, thank you for joining us in the opening match. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. On court 1, it is Auckland taking on Hills, and on court 2, it is Western Sydney taking on Newcastle. We'll catch you in a few minutes.
side I'm sitting?
People sitting this side because they're sitting there.
No, they're Jesse and Tom's carers. Yes. So we are Hills. So Westvale. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm sitting. Yeah, no, I'm sitting in a different city.
James. We have the bench behind the white line, please. Oh, sorry. That's the maximum that we have. Sorry, excuse me. What time are we starting? Game. What time are we starting game? We've only got 2 minutes. Bob. guys ready to go? Alright.
Well, good morning, viewers. Second match now, about to get underway here in the Australian Parachair Football Club Championships. My name is Tom Byrne, and I'm joined in the box by another debutant to the commentary position, Jesse Ezzy. Good morning, Jesse.
Morning, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, good. We had an entertaining first match between River and Westvale, and now we have Hills United taking on Auckland FC. This will be an entertaining game. Jesse, do you have any predictions for this one?
I reckon Hills will win by 4.
It's a big prediction. I don't hate it though. I think that's a good one. Just quickly through the 10 sheets. Auckland, number 8, Sam Harvey. Number 10, Reece Vermeulen. Number 57, Angus Lloyd. Number 95, Emmett Shah. Number 97, Logan McCall. And for Hills, as Abdullah Karim gets the ball underway. Number 5, Prayad Sharma. Number 7, Abdullah Karim. Number 8, Asim Sodi. Number 10, Patrick Nolan. Number 13, Matthew Mallows. Number 14, Alessa Galea. And number 30, Lachlan Nenham. You can, of course, if you don't want to watch this match, you can watch the other match on court 2. That is Western Sydney Wanderers taking on Newcastle Jets, which itself will be a very exciting contest. Would you agree, Jesse?
Same goes. He dribbles the ball. He passes it back.
And we will have a 2-on-1 violation there, and it will be against Auckland FC. And so Hills United opening lineup. I see Karim, I see Nidham, I see Mallows at the back, and I see Asim Sodi at the far post. Just waiting to see what the setup is going to be. Karim marshalling his troops around. Karim goes for it, and it's going to be tucked away, and will be a goal kick for Auckland.
Yeah, that was an interesting play by Abs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he executed what he wanted to. I think he wanted the other side.
Neither do I.
Vermeulen. Cole lets it roll past. Nenham. Vermeulen takes a touch to the sideline. Still in play and will win this ball. In fact, now it rolls out. Hills United with the throw-in.
Yeah, good play by Hills not to touch it again. Abs is...
He's moving the chair out the way at the moment.
Yeah.
Karim can't find the hole.
Oh, what a block.
Now Shah, his first touch of the afternoon, and it's going to roll away. If you are a little bit confused, if you tuned in expecting another match, we are running about an hour behind schedule at the moment.
Yeah.
So this is the 11 o'clock kickoff. Karim, Sodi, it's off of McColl's chair. Now McColl and Sodi will battle all the way out wide. Sodi trying to flip it out. Can't quite do so.
That's interesting. I don't think they knew what was going on.
In fact, it sounds like there wants to be a substitution for...
Yeah.
But they are going to play on. Asim Sodi.
Mixed communication there, I think.
Very, very weird communication.
Yeah.
Karim goes himself and wins a throw-in.
Yeah, that's...
Now, I have heard plenty of noises coming from the other court. I will try and check that score for you. There may have already been 2 goals. If we almost have a goal there, Sodi can't quite flip it on. From Mueller.
Because he loses it, could be close to a
Harvey.
2-on-1.
Shah with a great shot. Mallows with his first touch of the afternoon. Vermeulen. Shah, good shot. Mallows now running it out. Needs to get Sodi out of the way. And ball goes out of play.
The ref is talking to one of the Oakland players, so that's interesting.
Now McCall about to take the throw in. Runs through Shah, now Karim. Vermeulen, good stuff.
Deflection. That's interesting.
Karim watches it roll and Mallows punching away. Sodi. Battling hard with Harvey. Flicked away. Karim. Sodi. Vermeulen clearance. Karim shoots. It's a great shot. Sodi once more.
Ooh.
And it ends
Deflection.
The deflection ends up becoming a bit of a cross.
Yeah.
And Nidham, the wide ball to Karim. Nidham very high.
Yeah.
Almost playing a number 9 role at the moment. Karim beaten now on the ball. Sodi. Battling with McCall. But through. Harvey. Upfield is the number 8 for Auckland. Battling with Karim.
Ooh.
And now the ball out at play.
Good play by Karim.
That's it, play by Karim. Whilst we wait for that, Sodi. Karim shoots. Harvey battling with Sodi. Sodi swing and a miss. Now Harvey.
You reckon that's strike 1?
Might well be. Don't want to let him get 3 strikes out though. Sodi running at the box. Keeps it in. Needs an option, however. He's doing all the work himself.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting much help.
Not really. And now the ball out at play, and it will be a goal kick.
Yeah.
Subs called by Hills United. Can't quite turn myself around enough to see the other scoreline, unfortunately. Vermeulen a bit ready. We have had that sub, and it's like Sharma has come on for Nidham. Nicole lets it roll. Karim.
Ooh.
Now Sharma.
Interesting.
Shah. Upfield. Karim. Sharma on the break. Can't get there in time.
Ooh, goal kick. Okay, that is very... I don't think Hills are playing to their potential.
No, they've been a bit flat so far.
Yeah.
Sharma, punch him. Vermeulen, Sodi. Sharma, can he finish? Goes for Sodi again. Sharma shoots and great stop.
Oh.
Karim. Sodi, swing. Connects and misses.
Oh, so close by Hills. There's 9 minutes to go in game 2 of Hills v Auckland. And
Can't tell you as well. The score at the moment on other court, 2-1 Newcastle over Western Sydney. That's an interesting scoreline.
yes, it is.
Scores.
Not gonna lie, I'm sort of annoyed by that.
Yes, well you are a Wanderers player, and you've brought in Riley Johnson from the US, and you're already down in the first game. It's not good signs.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe they need fresh blood.
Potentially. Soddy shooting. Great stop by Vermeulen. Fantastic defence from the Auckland keeper.
I'm actually shocked no one scored in this game though.
Hasn't been, if you compare to the last match on this court, the intensity has not been there.
Yeah, it's very lackluster.
Karim tries to go himself. Vermeulen up court for the first time. All the way to the throw-in line. And Auckland retain possession. It will be Logan McCall to take this one. McCall. Harvey. Not a very strong hit. Now beats Mallows at the second. Mallows running around the box. McCall.
Oh,
And
it's
2-on-1
2-on-1.
violation. And Auckland now with a good opportunity to keep some possession down this end of the field. About 9 minutes to go in the first half.
I think it's 7 actually.
No, that clock will stop. That clock reads 0 and there's 2 minutes to go. I duet that out before.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, fair.
Karim. Back pass for Soddy. And a 2-on-1 violation.
Oh, that's a tough call.
It's very close to being 2-on-2. Auckland will affect the whistle.
Yeah.
But Hills just have not been able to get their attack going.
Yeah, they haven't. They had one chance earlier, but that's about it.
McCall. Karim picking it off. Vermeulen. Place up. Don't send it back to Karim like that. Very
Yeah,
lucky
that,
not
you
to hit.
can't do that against
Very lucky.
Hills, let alone the Australian, arguably the best Australian player.
Now it's Sim Soddy outfield. Battling with Harvey all the way down the box, and a 2-on-1. Didn't play it. One of the players didn't get out in time, so we'll go all the way back for a 2-on-1 violation.
Someone scored in the other game between Wanderers and...
Yeah, I'll just try and pull up the YouTube link to try and see that. Mallows. Battling with Harvey. Frank Sharma does well to avoid the 2. Mallows all the way upfield from one box to the other. Can he run it in himself? No.
Ooh.
And the call is goal kick.
Huh. That is very peculiar. I think.
I will note, I'm having issues finding the YouTube link for court 2, so if there was issues there, it might be the case for viewers at home as well. I do apologise on behalf of APFA on that. We'll get that sorted in due course. Asim Soddy. Battling with Harvey, flicked away. Karim. Great shot, it's wide.
Oh, so close.
And that might have been the shot of the half so far. An excellent chance. Brilliant contact. Maybe 10 mil right of the post. Vermeulen looks to his left.
Interesting positioning by Hills there.
Kareem is, that one just gets rolled away by Soddy, and Auckland now with possession. 6 minutes to go in the first. Harvey, Nicole, and Sharma puts it back to his team. Auckland still with possession now. Kareem punching it out all the way upfield. Sharma hanging on. Can he turn around it?
Can he flick it?
He's going to win a cry. It's a goal kick. Very nearly got the corner. Auckland's defence holding well. Vermeulen. Once again though, Hills picking off the goal kick. Nicole finding it. Kareem picked up by Nicole at upfield. Hills United with the throw. Kareem, Sharma, and that's a miss hit.
Oh, what a... That was a missed opportunity. Definitely.
Harvey, crossfield ball, and that's gone to no one as well. Jesse, would you agree that the team that's going to win this game might well be the team that's able to execute first?
There's still another half to play, but it looks like it, yeah.
So we will have a whistle.
I reckon I have to change my prediction.
Yeah, I think 4-0 was a bit ambitious given the way that Hills just haven't been able to maintain possession of the ball. And
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Kareem, big chance here for Sharma. It's from behind and Kareem puts it home. And there
What
is
a
the
goal
first.
by Kareem. That was in... The assist, I reckon, made the goal, though.
It was a lovely pass across the top of the box, and just
Yeah.
as he makes the assist, he's coming off Rohit Sharma. Apologies, I've misread that. We do have a sub, and it will be Patrick Nolan coming on. Of course, that was Prayak Sharma coming off. Nicole, Harvey beats out Soddy, but doesn't beat the ball. So we have about 3 minutes 20 in the first half. Hills now on the board, 1-0. But I do think this match is still anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely, anyone's game. Abs is about to, I believe, hit upfield or to Patrick. Oh, what a deflection.
Fantastic pick-off by Harvey.
Yeah, good defense.
But we'll go back to where we were. Kareem will get a second chance. Having a quick chat with Matt Mallows. Needs to be careful he doesn't get done for time wasting. Kareem. Through ball. Vermeulen keeps it in play upfield. Looks for Shah. Now for Harvey. Auckland passing it around. Harvey's lost sight of it, and Soddy will pick him up. Now upfield for Hills.
Interesting game, isn't it?
And it is Kareem. And that one's wide.
And it is a goal kick for Auckland.
Scoreline 2-2 on the other court between Newcastle and Western Sydney Wanderers. So that is an exciting match that we may well see a repeat of later in the week. Soddy just shepherding this ball upfield. Very little time left here in this first half. Soddy with the flick. Kareem, Vermeulen clearing. It's off the back of Harvey. He's lost sight of it. Kareem,
Again,
can he open
lost
up?
sight of it.
Shoots.
He shoots.
It's
And
wide.
then, oh, wide. That is...
It's unfortunate. It's a good chance wasted.
Oh, that was a bit of contact there.
Nolan
Not called by the refs.
battling with Nicole. Nicole hits the flick. Hardy back to Nicole. To Hardy once more.
He's
Karim trying to win this ball. Flicked away. Soddy. Nicole engaging. The flick. Karim upfield. He's trying to impress himself more under this game.
yes, he has, in my opinion, been very underwhelming. What about you, Tom?
I think he's now that he's starting to work his way into this match law, he'll have a bigger impact. But it's a long tournament, you don't want to go hard the whole time.
Yeah. He is very good at picking his moments, that's for sure.
Of course, you'll remember his World Cup heroics over the years. He certainly knows the time to strike.
Yes, he does.
Takes
I
his-
think he's just time wasting now, to be completely honest.
you may as well just hold the fort, get to the break, and then make the adjustments you need at half time.
Exactly, you're already up 1-0, so why risk anything?
Now Karim. Yeah, he's certainly taking plenty of time now. Goes at the wall. One very steady away. McCall races out. Karim looking for the option.
Interesting.
Chooses not to take it. McCall. Karim.
Oh.
Soddy wasn't ready.
I don't think he was expecting that pass.
Now Karim once again in the battle. Finding McCall. Flicks. Soddy. It's a shot. Vermeulen with the clearance. Soddy second chance effort. Nolan is nearly there. Vermeulen clearance. Soddy shoots and it's wide. McCall denying Karim the
I
opportunity.
think half time's coming up. Yes, that is half time. 1-0 Heels.
Any final thoughts, Jesse, on this first half?
Look, it was a very tight first half with Heels just having a bit more skill, I think. What about you?
Yeah, I think as they started ramping up late in that half, they started getting some more momentum and then found that goal. But that'll be it for the first half. Hills United 1, Auckland FC 0. back live at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. Second half action between Hills United and Auckland FC. Hills United 1, Auckland FC 0.
Yeah.
Looks like we're seeing some substitutions possibly from Auckland. It'll be Angus Lloyd who comes on for Auckland.
Auckland kickoff.
And Jesse, if you were on the Auckland bench right now, what would your team talk have been at half time?
I reckon it'll be like they showed definitely a lot of heart. Just key moments needs to be finished off on, and definitely put a lot more pressure on Hills. Because I think they're running the show, to be honest.
That they are, as Matt Mallow's up and out of the box and bets a whistle as well. There's a couple of, as part of that change for Auckland, Emmett Shah now in the goalkeeper shirt, and I believe Sam Harvey's come off. As Vermeulen has come out of the goalkeeper's shirt. Just couldn't quite keep that ball in play, and instead it ended up here in our commentary box.
Yeah, close call with kneeing one of the coaches too.
Soddy tries to make a cross, but it's shut down by Vermeulen. Karim. Quick pass, looking for Nolan. Finding him. But Vermeulen stealing. Upfield now for Auckland. McCall. That one a bit too central, and away goes Hills.
Interesting. I mean, they are following what I said, eh? Like, they're definitely putting a lot more pressure on Hills, and I feel like Hills are not letting them, but they're just taking it easy.
Yeah, there's not much spark in this Hills United team at the moment. They're not quite in top gear yet.
Yeah.
Vermeulen trying to beat Soddy. Calls of roll it from the referee. You'll hear that throughout the week. The ball must remain rolling at all times, even during those one-on-one contests. McCall winding up. Vermeulen upfield. And now Mallows slows it down, looks to run. Vermeulen though turning it around. Bit of a risky formation here. Great pass, nobody home.
Oh, no one's there.
And Soddy now shepherding. He's to remember which way he's going, and now beats out Lloyd.
Good play by Essene there.
Battling hard with McCall. Very aggressive, but no whistle yet.
Oh, interesting.
Now running away is Soddy. Vermeulen battling.
Yeah. Oh.
Still in play.
Yeah. I thought the ball was off the ground there for a bit, but I guess not.
Karim now will shepherd that ball out at play, and it will be an Auckland ball. And we're just having a conversation
with Mallows. I don't know what that's about. Do you?
Possibly some contact in back play. I really don't know either.
Yeah.
Matt Mallows will be in the commentary box with me after this game. I might be able to find out what happened. As a substitution for Hills United, is Nolan coming off, and will be Lachlan Ninham re-entering this match with 16 left in the game. Karim, he's put that straight out of play.
Mistimed by Karim.
Yeah, and he knows that was a bad miss.
Yeah.
He at least got a few metres out of it, but I don't even know if the ball ever re-entered play in the first place.
Yeah.
McCall flicks it on. Mallows there flicking away. That was a
Good
bit of
play
fun.
by Auckland.
Fantastic stuff by Oakland.
Yeah. I reckon they might score here in a bit. Like, if they continue what they're doing, that is.
Lloyd here dragged over to the far side from Newland. Mallows. Lloyd just can't quite connect, and away it goes. Hills United with the ball, but it's not in great territory. Karim, Soddy, trapping and running.
Oh, wow. Good spin move by Hills. I mean...
Well, Sim Soddy has been very good on the ball today. Karim, McCall, Karim once more.
If Karim went up a little bit more like that, I mean, it is a 2-on-1, but if it went up a little bit higher, I reckon it would have been like 2-on-1 higher up.
Oh, they got the whistle they wanted. Karim punched away by McCall. Great defence.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Sim Soddy, Lockie Needham on the far side, looking pretty open here. Goes direct and straight at the defence. Not the right option.
Do you think that was mistimed, or?
Oh, it's always hard to tell. Certain players will claim things for goals when they were errors, and so claim certain things for errors when they did mean it. So
Yeah.
we'll never know that one, unfortunately. There's a big tussle. Now McCall. Karim. It's off the rear of Ninham. Spins around, and Ninham now Karim. Ball moving around with pace. Soddy in space. Can he make it 2?
Oh.
Defensive scramble. Ninham nearly on it. And it rolls away, and it will be a throw-in in favour of Auckland.
Hills did not execute at all. They had a really good chance to score there.
McCall down the line. From Newland, drive straight past it, leaving Soddy a better shot on it. Between the two chairs. From Newland, leaving a bit of shoulder. Soddy not even worried about it though. All the way to the far side of the pitch. Looking for that back pass, finding it. Karim winding up, but he's blocked. Soddy now in space. Great cross. Ninham shoots and goal!
Hills 2-0. What a goal.
Yeah,
what an absolute shot.
Found a way to pierce through the defence. And now Hills United have their second, about 12 minutes left in this second half.
I don't know what Auckland could have done there. I mean, it's tough.
I think once the pace gets on and the man gets beaten on his mark and Soddy gets in that much space, you're never gonna get an easy way of stopping it.
Yeah. The only way would have been a spin kick, I reckon. And that could have been a red card if he did it. So, yeah, good play by Hills regardless.
Once again there we see McCall doing some very good defending from the front. Keeping the ball out at play and keeping momentum stopped for Hills. That ball rolls straight through and nobody's touched it. It's going to be a throw-in. In fact, no, it's a goal kick. And we will see a substitution once again. And it's a Sim Soddy coming off. And it is Sharma coming back on.
Interesting call of a substitution.
I think that's acknowledging that you're 2-0 up and you don't want to burn your players out if you don't have to.
Yeah, fair.
Every team has to play at least 2 matches per day. This is going to be a grueling tournament. And Sharma really finding a great crossing ball, but instead for it to throw in. Karim goes first time.
Wow, that's a quick play.
Something that we know Abdullah Karim likes to do. He likes to go early.
Yeah. To throw people off or keep them off guard.
Ninham
I like
upfield.
it.
Trying to beat out the goalkeeper for Auckland. And that's a goal kick. Great defence there by Emmett Shah.
Very, it's 2-0, but I sort of have the sense that not much is going on. Like, it's just back and forth, back and forth. There's no real game plan, I feel. It's just do what comes to you at the time.
Yeah, no one's really taken control of this game. The
Yeah.
goals from Hills have been executed in the moment rather than something structural that they've planned on for
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Ooh.
Lloyd tries to hit it and can't quite do so. Sharma
Ooh.
battling with Nicole.
Oh, advantage. That would have been a 2 if.
Big chance. Mallows
Oh,
throwing down. Nicole though still has a second opportunity. Mallows though taking command of this ball. Looks to run it out. Tries to beat Vanilla, looking for a 2-on-1 if he can find it.
But-
Instead just finds possession.
I reckon that was advantage.
Now Mallows, can he find the flick pass? And we're going to pull up play here. And we're having a quick chat with Hills United captain Matthew Mallows.
Yeah.
And it's, I think, going to be about back wheel.
It's Hill's ball though.
In fact, it is Hill's ball, so I'm not 100% sure what that chat was about.
Yeah, maybe it was be careful or something.
That is something that, in fact, we're having a chat to both directions, so really be careful.
Yeah.
From referee Mark Simon Green. Has been announced as one of our referees going to Argentina as part of the World Cup next year. As nearly a goal for Hills with a 2-on-1 violation.
That is poor communication by Hills.
Look, you can almost hear a pin drop out there when Hills are on the ball. There's just nothing.
Yeah. You would expect at this level that there'll be some sort of communication. It's the basics of the game. To stay out, to move away, to 2-on-1s.
And unless you've got some insane instinct with other players, you need to talk to them at all times.
Exactly.
Ninham battling with Vermeulen. Vermeulen wins that tussle. Now Karim.
Ooh.
Vermeulen knows going to beat him all the way down the rim. Top of the box.
Impressive.
And wins a throw in. Karim though does well to keep it in play and win the throw in the other way.
Oh, that is good job by Karim. But also Auckland for making it up that end.
So we see another substitution. Patrick Nolan coming back on. Rolls through. And Lloyd with a swing and can't connect.
That I get what he's trying to do, but I feel like he should have spun the other way. That way, worst case, it's a shot and goal, or assist like it's just a poor play by Auckland.
Now Nolan battling with McCall. This is a good little tussle. McCall leans out. Now Karim. Running at the box.
Interesting.
Well, he needs to be careful. He's going to draw a 2-on-1 if he stays
nearly
there.
a 2-on-1 because two players were at the outside of the
Matt Mallows, the Hills keeper, is now out of the box. He's still in this battle. Just trying to lock it down now.
yeah, it's a close game, even though it's 2-0.
That one off the back of Matt Mallows, but this is indeed an arm wrestle at the moment.
This is a really good chance for Auckland now. They should be able to get poor option.
I liked the attempt. It was just not quick enough to beat Karim.
Yeah. Personally, I felt like Karim was all over that though.
McCall battling Mallows. McCall trying to go through Mallows. That doesn't usually work.
And regardless, if it does, it's a free kick, so I don't know.
It's a throw to the tape, so it's fine. But that ball goes out of play, and Auckland will get another opportunity to attack the net. Maybe about 3.5 to go. They still need 2. Vermeulen. Mallows just taps it away. Runs out of the box now. And these two running at the sideline nearest to our commentary position. McCall. Oh, nearly an open net. Mallows has to watch it roll away. Good read.
Goal kick for Hills.
In fact, we're going back for a 2-on-1 violation.
Oh,
There was big discussion between the referee and the assistant, but Mallows is deemed to have been making a play at the ball whilst Karim was within range, and this leads to a very awkwardly placed 2-on-1 chance. Auckland, can they capitalise on this?
They should be able to. At this level, like, it's...
Fantastic chance here from Newland.
Yeah.
Ball in motion.
Oh.
And Karim punching away. And what a chance wasted. Nolan upfield. Counter attack is on. But it is shut down by the Auckland defence, and we resume contest once more in the middle of the field.
Oh.
Now from Newland over the run of the way. Can't keep it in the field, however.
And it's out. He dribbles it out.
We are now inside the final 2 minutes of this game. If there's going to be a miracle, it needs to happen soon. Karim, bit of a mishit from him. Now running, battling with Vermeulen. Vermeulen stealing. McCall in the middle. Great pass. McCall does not get the shot off though. Karim now on the run.
That's
over halfway.
unfortunate.
And the throw in favour of Hills United, and I reckon Abdullah Karim's going to try and keep this ball down this end for the next 90 or so seconds. Karim goes direct. It's between the defenders, but kept out.
That is a good play. Very good play.
Nolan. Shah for him out to Karim though. Lines up. Not enough power on it to break
Oh,
through.
that is close. Very unfortunate.
McCall wins possession. Battling Karim. Karim being very aggressive on the back wheel. No whistle though.
Yeah. Too.
Vermeulen
I felt like
finding
that
Lloyd. Winding up is Lloyd off of Karim. Second chance effort. Got enough on it. Karim. Vermeulen slowing it down. McCall in the middle waiting for this pass. Not enough heat on that and Karim picking it off. Nolan. Vermeulen runs it around him. Straight at the box this time. All the way to the wing, to the byline. Keeps it in, trying to find between the two defenders.
Oh, that is a good play, but no one was there to.
And that is full time. Auckland can't quite find their way through. Hills United, they win this game by a scoreline of 2-0. Any final thoughts, Jesse?
Yeah, that was a tight game, even though it was 2-0. Like, I felt like if Auckland had a bit more finesse, it would have been 2-all or 3-2 Auckland.
That said, I think if Hills had a bit more finesse, they could have put two or three goals on more as well.
Yeah.
But that'll be all we have time for in this game.
Who won in the other game?
I went to turn around to see and they've taken the scoreboard down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I do not know. We will, nonetheless, we will take a break. Looks like Football St George are coming on to this court next. But we will take a quick break and we'll catch you on the other side.
kickoff. You guys ready to go? You guys ready to go?
Well, good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to the third match of the day. This one between Melbourne City and Football St George. My name is Tom Byrne and I'm joined by Matthew Mallows, fresh off of a 2-0 victory.
G'day, how are we all?
Oh, I'm good. I don't know about the rest of the audience. I know that I'm good.
Well, I hope everyone's doing well. We've had some pretty good matches to open up, I feel like.
That River City game up front I thought was very exciting. I believe the other court is Westvale, and I can't quite see who the other team is yet.
Sydney.
Westvale and Sydney. It appears that because we're trying to make up time, that match
has kicked off.
Has now kicked off. We are running about an hour behind schedule at the moment. Unfortunately, it'll be Football St George with first possession. Jordan Crane going forward to O'Donovan, and Jack Evans picks it up immediately. Santo Bongiovanni. Evans. Bongiovanni. Evans, and a 2-on-1 violation against Melbourne.
Good bit of passing early. I feel like that was more of a 2-on-2 there, but Melbourne definitely were the first two there.
Nonetheless, it was Chris Turnbull's first involvement in the tournament. With adjustment of the post by our referee. Turnbull. Vinokovic. Back to Turnbull. Oh, he's missed it. And it's going to roll straight through.
Oh, has he saved it? No, he's not saved that, unfortunately.
And that is unfortunate from Chris Turnbull. Went for the ball, didn't make contact with the ball, and rolled straight in.
Line-up-wise, kind of what you expected for the two teams?
Well, I don't know enough about Football St George to give you a comment on that.
This is normally how they set up. The only difference is normally they've got Jake and Vidakovic in goals. So I think they've gone with stability at the back.
Meanwhile, from Melbourne City, you'll note that Sean Mott is in the pink jersey, and that does feel like a change.
Yeah, normally you've got Luke David, who is very, very good in that jersey.
As the ball bounces around here, Evans and Crane nearly touches it in for the second own goal of the match.
I feel like Crane needed to get a touch on that because Santo was putting that in at the far post if he got there.
Evans already has been looking pretty strong out on the wing. The combination between her and Santo, it's going to be fruitful today. The question is, how big is the crop? Big David. Evans shoots and it's off the back of Crane. Vidakovic trying to recycle. Turnbull makes contact this time. Might. David. Might. And a 2-on-1 violation will turn the ball over.
I must say, I can't quite see where the box lines are here, but if Turnbull's going to jump out like that, he needs to be very careful not to give away any twos, as he is in the goalkeeper jersey.
I think he's fine. He's about in line with the box now. He is wide.
Yeah, it looks it.
Turnbull. Bongiovanni. Evans in space. Ed finishes.
It's a nice pass there from Santo. That's an assist for my first pick fantasy.
Well, that's a goal for my third pick. Of course, if you haven't seen it, the Powered by Football podcast, we ran a little draft earlier in the week and involved both myself and Matt, Jackson Taylor from the Wanderers, Jet Taylor, who I had on earlier, and your teammate Asim Soddy. So there's a little bit of bragging rights on the line for a few of us in the commentary box this week.
It looks like a goal kick.
Yeah, it should be a goal kick. And we've only had 4 minutes of this game, and already Melbourne are up by 2. And that is very crucial, given that Western Sydney and Newcastle, I believe that Newcastle led 2-0 very early. Wanderers got it back to 2-0 by 2-all by half time, and then nothing happened in the second half, is what I'm told. Mott, Evans.
Oh, that's a
Mott.
beautiful switch.
This triangle is huge, and Santo just can't connect.
Yeah, I think he needed to just bunt that back to the middleman there.
David, this time laying for Santo. This time it's a punch. David, Evans, and Turnbull with a great stop. O'Donovan now. David trying to run it. Off of Crane, last touch off David. Hits it in play. Flicked. Might. Evans ahead in space. Turnbull. Bongiovanni does score. And that's 3 already.
I tell you what, the Melbourne have a point to prove, I feel like. They are, of course, not here with Chris Gordon, who was a member of their team when they won the last club championships. I think a lot of teams were feeling like they'd be a fair bit weaker without him in the lineup. But
and they also lost Tristan Peters over the off-season back to River.
So I think they're out with a bit of a point to prove, saying, look,
and
we don't need any imports.
There was definitely a little bit of commentary in the media, which some of the players may or may not have seen, suggesting that they may not be the favourites for this tournament. Well, they've come out of the block strong here. As we see a little technical issue with Jordan Crane's chair. Looks like we are going to play on. Down the wing, Evans. Comes off Crane, Evans again. Mott. Crane now on the run. Mott, it's aggressive on the back wheel, they're playing on. Now Vidakovic, battling Mott. Melbourne City goalkeeper. Very advanced right now into the attacking third. Looking for Santo, dummies past. Can't find the hole between Turnbull and Crane. All 3 in the box right now. Bongiovanni. David, shut down by Crane this time, and will be a Melbourne City throw-in.
Yeah, I don't think Melbourne City's passing is as pinpoint as they would like it to be at the moment. When it gets going, they look really deadly.
They've certainly had the pace on it, though. Bongiovanni. Rip him. Crane shut him down once more. O'Donovan just missed it entirely. David. Running at Crane. Crane loses sight of it.
Yeah, they're trying to take full advantage of some of the St George players' inability to see the ball.
Might. Evans charging at Turnbull with a bit of the whistle. It's a 2-on-1 violation in favour of St George. Turnbull. Crane. David picking it off. Bongiovanni doesn't connect very well. David again, and Crane puts it wide, still in play. David trying to lift this ball free of Jordan Crane.
Yeah, St George are starting to work their way back into this game nicely. They're putting a bit more pressure on with the passing lanes.
So Donovan has a shot and misses. And Vidakovic, good defence. But yeah, you're right. You think that 3 goals in how many minutes it was, you might drop your head a little bit, but things are settled now for Football St George.
Looks like it's going to go to bobblehead.
Bobblehead, of course, Santo Bongiovanni. David down the wing instead. Now for Bongiovanni, shoots. Good stop by Crane.
Good save.
And Crane's the one who has to run it out. David, the last man left. Out wide, Evans. Bongiovanni, space. Doesn't let the swing away. Mott. Bongiovanni. Great stop by Crane and a 2-on-1 violation for Melbourne. Big chance now.
Yeah, I think Melbourne have just dropped intensity a little bit the last couple of minutes. I mean, that's a thing that can definitely happen when you go 3-0 up, 4-0 up early on. So we'll see how they manage that. Obviously, they've got to take into consideration substitutions because it's going to be a long tournament.
That ball bounces around.
Yeah, and they have the smallest squad here for the tournament.
Yeah, the only squad smaller is the one of Westvale. The other Melbourne team, big chance here. Evans, fantastic ball out of pressure. She's taking a central role with David on the wing. Bongiovanni now on the left-hand side.
Nice bit of advantage.
Bongiovanni swings and Turnbull clears it away. There's a big collision in the middle there, I think, between Turnbull and Evans. We're playing on. David tries to flick it through Evans. It ricochets well for Mike. Donovan tries to pass it back to his teammate. Evans picking up. Can she run it at the post? It's too wide for that. Needs options down the middle. It's David. Sean Mott on the wing as the goalkeeper. Bongiovanni, the most defensive player right now. David. Mott. And there's a goal.
One thing you really can't do is let Melbourne get set up and take as much time as they want in that corner there because, as you saw, it was pinpoint and they moved the ball quickly. It looks like we've got a substitution here for Melbourne City.
Yeah, this will be Sean Millett coming on.
Beck Evans coming off for Sean Millett.
Evans getting a rest.
Sean's just being told he's entered the wrong part of the field.
Sean, of course, part of the national hockey team. He's used to substitutions in that sport, whereas you have to come to halfway in football. Just one of the little nuances between the two major power chair sports. O'Donovan, now Crane. Sean Mott. O'Donovan. And Mott just driving past and looking for the 2-on-1 with head advantage. Mott all the way to the box. Millett. Mott. Oh, it's wide.
I tell you what, Mott has been really impressive in this first 15 minutes or so. He's absolutely everywhere. And it looks like we've got a 2-on-1 against St George.
Well, we
at the top of the box.
You mentioned Sean Mott's overhead. There's a certain song we could sing, but we won't for language reasons. Fans of Ted Lasso will understand the reference. David Bongiovanni, a bit too flat. David goes to the post, and that's not overturned. Well, that will not be a goal.
Yeah, we're not playing AFL, but good hit nonetheless. I mean, there was a gap there for a brief second at that near post. So,
I mean, you mentioned AFL. I remember back when we used to play over at the Key Centre. I remember somebody hitting the handrail on the top of the balcony there.
That's impressive.
That was a proper AFL goal, that one. Bongiovanni in space. Finds Crane. Mott. Bongiovanni again. And that's in the air once more.
That ball's started to bounce a bit in the last 5 minutes.
It has, and we're going to go back for a set ball once more. course, we are here at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. We'll be here until Saturday finals on Saturday afternoon. If you are in Sydney looking for some entertaining football to watch, make your way down to Camellia.
What's the call here? Contact?
Possibly Turnbull jumping too early. I didn't get a good angle of it. Our fourth official, Dave Weeby, is having a
Well,
discussion.
we'll find
with,
out if it's direct in a minute because Mott's just going to shoot.
There was a motion. It's
Not Mott, sorry,
it is
David.
indirect. Well, Millet on the far post is the best option. Now goes up on Giovanni and puts it wide.
I think they were trying to be a bit too smart there.
Still a little bit. Got about 7 minutes left in this first half. Turnbull still having a conversation as to what that call was about. Once O'Donovan further wide, goes for him, and if you're going to telegraph a ball like that, you probably would expect that Melbourne's going to shut it down.
Yeah, they need to be careful with those more telegraph balls. They just need to hoof it. They just need to get it as far away from their goal as possible, and then try and get some set pieces, generate a bit of momentum that way, because they're getting killed in the open field by Melbourne.
Now Crane might engage him rear wheel on rear wheel. Play on. Might trying to flick it out. David, little wheelie from him on Giovanni. Nearly at the top of the box. We're playing advantage. Needs an option on the left. Now the formation
Crane's kept that in. Well done.
starting to reset. David, still nobody on the left-hand side. Millet now makes his way down there. Mike runs to the trying to leave it around Crane. Crane leaving a bit of a shoulder. Mike moves in one back. Flicked away. David in the middle. Can't beat Crane this time. And there's a 2-on-1 with no advantage. There is the advantage. David spins and Crane puts it away for a throw-in.
I will say one thing I really like about Luke's refereeing is he plays a lot of advantage, and it keeps the game much more open, because you never want to watch a stop-start game, really. The best product to watch is when the ball's moving, and it's just so much nicer to watch.
I believe we didn't have position called. Millet shoots and can't quite find the hole. Might. Crane punching away, another bit of throw-in.
Yeah, St George's defence is starting to read the ball really nicely, cutting off a lot of these passing lanes.
After that shaky start, they've settled in now. David, as he's got eyes for Bon Giovanni, he does. Can Bon Giovanni shoot? He can. It's saved by Turnbull.
Yeah, I think Bobblehead needed to go back to David there. He was wide open, and David could have switched it to Miller on the wing.
I reckon the back pass to Mott might be on here. Bon Giovanni in traffic. Millet could be the dummy option as well. There goes for Millet. Swings and can't quite hit the angle of it. David, 360 chance, shoots. It's off Turnbull and throw in once more.
On the other court, I think Sydney FC have scored again.
Sydney FC put 5.
I don't know what the score is on the other court, but I've seen a couple of goals.
Sydney FC, of course, put 5 on whoever they played earlier. My mind has alluded me on that.
South Australia.
Oh, yes, on Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide.
So Sydney well on the way for 2 wins in a row. This game against Westvale. It is still the last match of round 1 here on court 1. Turnbull, Crane, O'Donovan, David shutting down, beats Crane almost, now Millet. David stalling, prop him, dummy him, tries to build some momentum, spins.
That is
Can't
a great
find
ball.
Yeah, that was a fantastic ball.
I will say St George are starting to really cramp between the wingers in the middle at the moment. They really need to keep their spacing, or they're just going to get caned on 2-on-1s.
St George do have plenty of options on the bench. Would you consider going to that at some point, Matt?
I think they also need to try a bit of a different approach for their goal kicks, because they're very, They're being read.
Bongiovanni nearly puts that one through. It's
That'll be
a
a-
corner.
Is it our first corner of the match?
Might be. I was just saying, do you think that St George should go to their bench at some point?
You know what? I would like to see them go to their bench at some point. Who's on there currently? Yeah, okay. They might make some substitutions at half time.
David, Bongiovanni punching. David again, Bongiovanni can't let that one through. Now Bongiovanni, Batman Crane. Opportunity to flick. Crane shepherding. And that'll be on the thing, but that is half time here in this game. And Melbourne City 3 goals early in the half before St George could settle in. Scoreline at half time 3-0.
I think this was about what I expected. You know, you've got the reigning champions against a side who, in the local comp, is in a bit of a rebuild phase at the moment. I think St George were a lot better towards the end of that first half, so hopefully they can keep that kind of momentum going into the second half. But if they want anything out of this game, they're gonna need to really switch on and start to generate some pressure up front, because at the moment they're not really getting out of their own half.
Well, the coach has got a couple of minutes to make some changes. In the meantime, we will take a very quick break.
L, it's tangled around my wheel.
Right, let me know when you're ready. Right, back live here at the Cornelia Indoor Sports Centre. We've had a couple of technical issues that we're trying to resolve. Melbourne City with a big chance. We've had a change in commentary as well. Good afternoon, Elle.
Hello.
Welcome to the commentary box for the first time.
Thank you, thank you.
This game was 3-0 at half-time. Melbourne City up over St George. Looks like we've had one sub for St George at half-time. Nearly a chance. Mellett puts it wide. So Ibn Khan has come on for O'Donovan. Now this Melbourne team, they looked clinical early, possibly taking the foot off the gas. Yes, Elle, I may as well give you a quick moment to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hello, my name is Elle. I can walk, therefore I do not play power chair football. But I've been introduced to the sport through a few of the lovely people playing here today. That's about all I have to say. I'm still pretty new to all this.
It's all right. We'll hold your hand through all this.
Oh, thank you.
As Evans looks for Millett. Big chance on Giovanni. Great stop. And in fact, it looks like Turnbull has moved out to the outfield. And Vidakovic is now playing keeper. Bon Giovanni. Now Khan. Evans in the battle. Can she find the flick? It's for Mott. Turnbull. Now Khan. Can't get the touch away, and Evans with a miss hit. Crane. Khan. Evans flick to Crane. Mott now running through. Looking for Turnbull. Already this game starting to descend into battles. Bon Giovanni hates a shot and puts it wide. Evans down the wing. Khan. Crane's lost sight of it again. Millett, and then they'll go out for a corner. So no changes for Melbourne at half time. In fact, there has been a change. Luke David has come off for Beck Evans. Bon Giovanni. Millett shoots. And it's off the back of O'Donovan and through. And that'll be Melbourne's fourth.
Slid right through.
I think the little dummy from the winger on that side, I don't recall who it was at the moment, sold that well and got the goal. Turnbull. Now Evans. Looking it past Turnbull. Bon Giovanni. Evans opening up. Millett in space. Shoots. And it's wide of the post. Bon Giovanni didn't get there in time. But a 2-on-1 violation. He's going to hit the ball at this end. Evans. To Bon Giovanni, and that's a bit of a miss hit. Millett has to chase. Evans shut down by Crane. Mott now. It's a very wide ball. Santo has to head on his bike and wins the throw in off Khan. Evans goes direct and Vidakovic with the clearance. Now Evans tries to go long, and this is a chance. But she shuts it down well. And we're not going to get a whistle for back wheel this time. Evans just walks it upfield. Charging the box. Bongiovanni has to move. And now finally plays it out off a Crane's chair. In fact, the whistle has been given. Whistle has been given to Melbourne. And Khan's been told just to step back to make sure he has the 5 metres. And so he might not be playing full international width as that ball goes through. Millett shoots.
Ooh, nicely done.
It's a fantastic goal. And that is Melbourne's 5th now of the afternoon. Quite hot conditions now in the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. It's a bit cold outside when I entered the building, but it's certainly hot on the inside. Turnbull. Crane. Evans trying to find a way through. Crane though flicking upfield. Now for Millett. Bongiovanni, open space, takes the shot. Good stop by Vidakovic. Evans though keeping the ball alive. Bongiovanni. Evans shoots, it's wide. Both these teams still in their first match at the tournament. Sydney FC, last I heard they were beating Westvale by quite a few on the other court. Can't imagine that's changed too much. As that ball will roll through and there'll be a throw in for Melbourne City. About 13 minutes left in this game. Evans finding her way through. Bongiovanni, open space. Millett at the post, finishes.
What a beautiful goal.
What an amazing goal, and that is number 6. And the St George defence, they settled in for a bit at the end of the first half, but the changes they've made have not worked, and it's all fallen apart once more. And when we had Matt in the box earlier, he said that St George were not really doing well locally, and unfortunately,
Looks like a corner?
There'll be a throw in. In fact, it's a goal kick. Of course, if it came off a Melbourne chair last, it would be a corner, but the referees have said it came off St George. Bongiovanni making space down the wing. Evans trying to find him and can't do so. Right, she can turn and spin the other way. Millett, crossing ball for Bongiovanni. Just loses possession. Might happen to recycle. Battling with Crane. Crane has worked very hard in this first match for St George. Bongiovanni, Evans, Millett. Bongiovanni, it's behind Millett. Can he 360? No, he's not in range. Well read though to not swing and let the ball roll out where it did. Crane winding up. Millett with the touch. Khan. Crane. Now Mott. But Bongiovanni tries to go upfield. Mott will let it run for Evans. Bongiovanni back to Evans. Winding up. Big chance at Bongiovanni. All the space. He takes the shot. And Millett will finish once again. And it sounds like Melbourne City are going to go to the bench. Millett will be relieved of duties after scoring another one. And like before, just confirming the substitution methodology as Luke David re-enters. So Melbourne City back with the 4 they started with. Ten minutes to go. Melbourne City 7, St George 0. And a 2-on-1 violation is not going to help things for St George. Mott, only options are left. Evans swings. Vidakovic with a good stop. Evans, though, just allowed to run that ball back at the defence, but it will be out for a goal kick. Vidakovic, a very soft touch this time. Khan playing it back for Vidakovic. David waiting. Out wide, on Giovanni. David trying to find Evans. It's not quite in range. She shoots anyway. It's stopped by Turnbull. All four players back for St. George. Bongiovanni finding Evans, who's rushed to the near post. And the space behind Vidakovic if he's not careful. Evans tries to find it, can't do so. She'll keep it in play, however. Mott is behind her. In fact, she goes in front of Crane. Mott tries to go through the defenders, but that puts it wide. It will be a corner, however. 8.5 to go in this game. David, Bongiovanni in space, and Turnbull shuts it down. Khan trying to beat Mott. Back pass now, David. Upfield, Crane shutting down Evans. That's a good defensive position. Evans, Bongiovanni chooses to punch. Mott just flipping and now upfield with a whistle as St. George flip away another 2-on-1. Just need to space out a bit more. David Bongiovanni finds the hole, and that's 8.
With 5 minutes left on the clock, it looks like Melbourne are truly performing like a well-oiled machine here.
That they are the reigning champions for a reason. Pressure was put on them when we heard that they wouldn't have Chris Forden and that Tristan Peters have come back to Brisbane. But they're certainly showing why they are the national champions now. Turnbull looks for Khan. Upfield he goes. David very aggressive on the back wheel of Khan. No whistle yet. Keeping it in play. And we are going to get that whistle for back wheel in favour of St. George. Then they get something out of this match. 4 minutes until the clock pauses with 2 to go. Crane. Crane once more spins. Turnbull cannot find the shot. And that's a turnover. Mott trying to find Bongiovanni outfield. Just the back of his chair. But I think we're going to go... Yeah, it will be a throw-in for St. George. No 2-on-1 on that play. Crane. Bongiovanni picking off down the wing. Evans in space. Can't quite turn and spin. Turnbull clearing it out. Mott looking for Bongiovanni. Takes a touch off 2 St. George players. Bongiovanni though, able to run. Can't quite lay it off for Evans. Bongiovanni wants to spin, but Crane shuts him down. David. Bongiovanni clearing out. David, can he find the post? Still in play. Battling with Turnbull. Vidakovic is rearing onto this ball. Needs to turn around. Now that one goes out of play. It will be a corner. Goes long. Giovanni can't open up. Turnbull though, back pass in his own box. Evans, can she find it? Very nearly, it's going to go away. Another corner. 4 minutes and change to go. Evans shoots and Vidakovic is there. Second effort, that's wide. We do thank you for joining us on the APFA YouTube page, where we've had some issues on the second live stream. I believe it's going to end up on the New South Wales Power Chair Football page, hopefully later on today if it isn't already. Been a bit of a technical issues day down here. So the headsets in the comms box don't have much audio either. Giovanni winding up. And Crane clearing it out. David nearly heading the ball away. Giovanni. David. Giovanni swing and a miss.
With less than a minute left on the clock.
Well, there's less than a minute until they stop the clock. They've done it in a very weird way here. So that clock is actually 2 minutes plus whatever it reads. It's very strange.
Do they usually set it up like that?
Nope. Normally they pause it with 2 to go, but I think it's not easy to do so here. So they've chosen just to run at 18 and then stop the clock at 0 when there's 2 to go. Evans. Giovanni from the wing, and that's a corner. And, oh, that was an attempted shot. It comes off the post. In fact, we are calling the match there. So, obviously they've changed how that clock reads, but nonetheless, Melbourne City, dominant performance. 8-0 over Football St. George. Well, thank you for joining us in the box, Elle. I believe you're back on with me a little bit later on today.
Yes.
I'll be signing off for one. I believe Jet Taylor's going to take over for the next match. But until then, farewell.